Welcome to our lesson on the Quebec Referendum. I'm Mr. Zwichowski, and today we'll explore this pivotal moment in Canadian history, its background, significance, and the impacts it had on Canada. Ever wonder why things are labeled in French in addition to English on all packaging in Canada? Or why the Quebecois have such a strong and proud sense of self-identity? Well, what I've just described is tangentially connected to what we're about to explore. The Quebec identity of being fiercely French-Canadian can be seen in great prominence as we begin to explore the significance of the Quebec Referendum. The Quebec Referendum of 1980 was a crucial event in Canada's history, stemming from decades of cultural, linguistic, and political tensions in Quebec. Throughout the 1960s and 1970s, Quebec underwent profound social and economic changes known as the Quiet Revolution. This period saw a surge in Quebec nationalism and demands for greater autonomy. Led by René Lévesque and the Parti Québécois, PQ, Quebec sought to assert its distinct identity and promote French language and culture within the province. On May 20, 1980, Quebec held a referendum asking its residents whether the province should negotiate a new agreement with the rest of Canada based on sovereignty association. This proposal envisioned Quebec becoming politically independent while maintaining economic ties with Canada. The referendum sparked intense debate and divided opinions across Quebec and the rest of Canada. Supporters of sovereignty association argued for greater cultural and political autonomy, while opponents, including Federalists and Anglophone Canadians, advocated for maintaining Canada's unity. In the end, Quebecers voted against sovereignty association, with 60% choosing to remain with Canada. While the referendum did not lead to Quebec's independence, it profoundly influenced Canadian politics and society. Politically, the Quebec referendum highlighted the need for renewed efforts to address Quebec's concerns within Canada. It led to the patriation of the Canadian Constitution in 1982, which included the addition of the Canadian Charter of Rights and Freedoms. This charter enshrined individual rights and freedoms, providing a framework for protecting Quebec's distinct linguistic and cultural identity within a federal system. Societally, the referendum underscored the importance of multiculturalism and bilingualism in Canada. It prompted discussions on diversity, inclusion, and the rights of linguistic minorities across the country. In Quebec, it reinforced the province's commitment to preserving French language and culture, leading to policies aimed at promoting Francophone heritage. To this day, as a result of these events, wherever you go in Quebec, French is featured front and center. So please continue to pay attention in your French classes, as I assure you a little bit of French will help you a lot if you ever visit La Belle Provence one day. Economically, the referendum had implications for business and investment in Quebec and Canada as a whole. Uncertainty surrounding Quebec's political future affected markets and prompted measures to ensure economic stability and continuity. In conclusion, the Quebec referendum of 1980 remains a pivotal moment in Canadian history. It reflected deep-seated divisions and aspirations within Quebec, while also shaping national identity and policies across Canada. Understanding its complexities helps us appreciate the ongoing dialogue on federalism, cultural diversity, and the importance of unity within our diverse nation. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of the Quebec referendum. By learning from our history, we can build a stronger and more inclusive future for all Canadians.